The president revealing his new budget proposal just moments ago.
He unveiled a budget blueprint that proposes drastic cuts to almost every federal agency.
Facing cuts, the Environmental Protection Agency, the State Department, the Agriculture Department, the Labor Department, Health and Human Services, and the list goes on and on.
What do you say to a family right now who is a low-income family and depends on this kind of money? What do you say to a teacher who's busting his or her butt every day and relies on this money? What happens to them?
We don't put a bad name on a program. The programs are always wonderful. It's always small business or whatever. They don't work. A lot of them simply don't work. I can't justify them to the folks who are paying the taxes. I can't go to the auto worker in Ohio and say, please give me some of your money so that I can do this program over here someplace else that really isn't helping anybody.
My name is Maria Useche. I was born in Colombia, in Bogota, and then I moved to Miami when I was 4, and then I grew up there, and now I'm here. I went to an art high school where I studied graphic design for 3 years. So you can practice it in high school, middle school, but there's definitely no college options in Miami to study what I want to study. Pratt was like the main focus because they have advertising. They offer my career here, so it was my #1 choice. I had to come here. I go for whatever I can emotionally attach myself to. I'll go through my sketches and something that pops out to me, like relationships, my future. So I have this sketchbook. I've been working on this since 12/19/2014. So when I first started this book, it was too clean and pretty, so I started throwing fruit at it, and now all the pages are covered with fruit. Oh, I like this page. I'm about to finish it, so I'm a little bummed out by it, but basically it has this little pocket, and I just pick up leaves, or I pick up nice graphics, or this note from an old like grandfather that told me, if you ever need anything, call me, and he gave me his address, and business cards, stamps, anything with color, anything with the story, I pick up. Hello? Mujer. Bien, mujer. I see inspiration as something that makes me stop and have to remember that moment, and definitely my family. My parents didn't have a stable relationship, so the way they raised me with so much love, even though they didn't have love for each other. So I guess the way that dynamic happened, it inspired me to kind of persevere in what I do, and they're a source of inspiration for that. People who grew up with problems, with issues, with stories, with a history, they have so many things to pull from, and the people who do have those stories, I feel, are the ones who can't afford the fancy schools, and those are the schools that have the connections. Without financial aid, my family would not be able to afford Pratt. I'd probably not have money to live here, actually provide residency or meal plan. I don't think that I'd be able to be such a thriving artist if I can't have the money for the materials or for the actual expenses of living here. I don't know the statistics, but I feel like everyone to some degree is affected by financial aid. It's still something that helps their student careers here. Without art, I'd probably be in Miami at a community college or state school, and I'd probably be studying something safe, something that I can fall back on, something predictable. And that's not what I want to live my life like. I do not want to be predictable.